guys, it's Miss Coconut. How are you doing? I'm doing well. So, I really don't like to talk about these kind of things anymore because I find like for a lot of people it's very triggering because the energy and the spirit of this world is ran on the sacrifice of the little ones, okay? I have to speak in code because you already know. And so there's a story that broke a little while ago about a very popular furniture company apparently selling overpriced storage cabinets to the tune of like $10,000 or more. And as if that wasn't crazy enough, they also have like shower curtains and pillows that are very overpriced, even for like the rich people. Okay? And what's catching everyone's attention is the fact that all of these items, okay? So there are pillowcases, pillows, and cabinets of some sort, and they all have the names of children, which a lot of companies may do that. They may name a desk the Anna because maybe the furniture maker may have had, an Anna in their family. So it's not really unusual that the furniture company, I know there are other companies that do that as well, but the unusual part is that somebody, I don't know if it was on Reddit, I don't know if it was just some random on the internet, and I don't know if this is part of the QAnon conspiracy movement, I don't know. However, what I do know is that somebody decided to leak this story that this very popular furniture company, who a lot of people on YouTube are sponsored by, okay, especially them decor channels, honey. They're saying that this very popular furniture company is actually a front for selling missing children. And I bet you're wondering, how did you make that connection? Well, I didn't make the connection. Someone made it for me, and I'm just following up, bringing you the tea. Well, in this case, it's not even tea. In this case, it's horrific, groundbreaking expose. Okay? Because if there's any truth to this, this is monumental. Now, a lot of people are upset and they're refuting this information as being true. But Wayfair has definitely been deleting any text, tweets, posts, pictures related to the incident. So apparently somebody decided to do some research and figured out that all of these overpriced cabinets, maybe they were like $10,000, $12,000 in some cases. These overpriced cabinets had very unusual names of children or people. Let's just say people, because no one knew it was a child at first. And then they decided to Google the names. And what they began to see was a pattern developing of the names coinciding with the images of missing children all around the country. I know. So many people are so sick about this because it's heartbreaking and horrific to think that a very popular company that a lot of people shop from could be a part of a child trafficking ring. But it isn't looking good for this company. And I know a lot of people are going to get upset and have, they may have their own evidence. But why is this company selling a cabinet for $12,000? And it's the same cabinet in each picture, but each picture has a different name, okay? And it's not like Mary and Bob, okay? Some of these names are very culturally ethnic, okay? Meaning no one just pulled these names out of the sky. Okay, we were warned that this year would be the year of many arrests, especially as it concerns pedophilia. And I'm just waiting and sitting back. And actually, I'm hoping that the arrests do come because I want it to end. And so now a lot of us are thinking this is a good sign that this is happening because whoever put this story out is definitely opening the eyes of many. Okay, so to further compound this crazy, sickening development is the fact that this company also was rewarded or awarded a contract to furnish detention cells for the ICE. Yes, the Immigration Department for good old America. And so what to you is the chances in Hades that this is a coincidence? And see, they always try to make us look crazy, right? Because I wear a tinfoil hat tiara. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I get it. Honestly, I'm an Aquarius. This is what we do. But what are the chances that there's a connection between this popular company and the department that was accused of losing children at the border? Which they didn't lose them. Some people said they took them because when you are at the border and immigration takes you into custody, the children are not allowed to go with you. But no one could find record where the children were ever returned to the parents. What happened to the missing children? Okay? And we know, besides the church, the government is the second organization that is known to fund this type of activity. I already know YouTube is not going to be too happy with this video, but I still wanted to talk about it. I love these type of stories because I feel there is a mass awakening occurring in humanity. I think people of all races, sizes, colors, tones, backgrounds are waking the heck up. I do. I feel like that. I think people are waking up. And now I'm not the only, lone wolf crying out in the night. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Lots of mainstream people are starting to see. Like, for example, let me tell y'all this story about this very famous couple, Will and Jada, and how Jada supposedly had an affair with August Alsina. And she was silent about it for days. And she had nothing to say about it for a whole week. And then, surprisingly, y'all, she drops a video today explaining that her and Will was separated 4 or 5 years ago and she had this relationship with this young man. Number one, if this is a guy saying this, y'all would be really upset. But because it's a woman and women aren't seen as the vilifiers that they can be in these type of situations, I'm not accusing her of doing anything because he was a grown-up. I'm just saying. Y'all get really upset when men do this, okay? But whatever. The second thing is that the timing of it all. She drops this red table after complete silence on the day that ish is hitting the fan about this very popular furniture and home accessory decor company being accused of child sex trafficking. And people are being very, what's the word I want to say? People are being very, condescending. And they're saying, I know y'all don't believe that this popular home decor furniture company is actually packaging, children in these cabinets. No, we don't. We don't think that is the case. We don't think they are shipping American children from China. We are saying this is some kind of code. That the code relates to children that are actually being stored somewhere. Can y'all read symbology? It's a storage cabinet, for God's sake. Y'all make me so mad. I don't want to be so upset and passionate because I'm really not like that. I'm an Aquarius. I'm very laid back. I'm calm, cool, and collected. So, of course, the company is, denouncing it. And they've pulled down all the material. They, have a very, PC explanation as to why this may have existed. In a very blanket, statement, they're just saying, oh, this information was incorrect. It's like a price gouge thing, sort of, kind of. And, we're going to fix it. Y'all, I would need a better statement from that if I was a very popular company in America and some kind of scandal like this was gripping my company's name. I would think I would come up with a better strategy. So anyway, this is what's going on in this crazy world. I really said at this point, are the aliens coming next? Because what else? What else? I mean, we have been through so much in 2020. I just feel like the aliens would just be the piece de resistance. That's how I feel. But I really, It's like I want to talk about these things, but I don't want to talk about them because on one hand, YouTube does not reward this type of open dialogue. And number two, I think it's so triggering for so many people because like 1 out of 5 people I know has been molested or raped or abused sexually. And not only by strangers, by their own family members. So I feel like when I talk about these kind of things, I'm just like keeping that energy going, and I don't want to do that, you know? I don't. But at the same time, it's like, this story is like, is it really true? Like, are they really busting all the rings around the world? Is that really coming to fruition? Which we all hope to see that day come. So I don't know. Let me know what you think.